How does this happen? I thought the whole idea with crypto was that only you had the key and nobody could take your money if they didn't have it. So how did it disappear?
Well, the point here is that people left their cryptocurrency on a centralized exchange, and we don't want that. We want people to actually take self-custody and not leave it on these centralized exchanges, particularly one actually like FTX. There's a lot of weird things happening. So the media is still gushing over FTX. The New York Times made this puff piece which said how Sam Bankman-Fried, how his crypto empire collapsed. Why not actually say, well, how this individual stole billions of dollars from the average person? Well, obviously they're not going to say that. Why? Because FTX was actually becoming the crypto arm of the establishment. Sam Bankman-Fried was working very closely with regulators, the SEC, Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, to establish this regulatory monopoly over the entire market, completely ousting all forms of competitors. Also, Sam Bankman-Fried had the likes of Bill Clinton and Tony Blair speak at his crypto conference. I said this was a red flag. Bill Clinton, obviously, that speaks for himself. But Tony Blair, he was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and should be in jail for war crimes because of his involvement in the Iraq War. He's very pro-CBDCs, he's very pro-digital IDs and COVID lockdowns. So it's very bizarre that a crypto person like Sam Bankman-Fried would endorse such people like that. Sam Bankman-Fried is also a member of the World Economic Forum. FTX had a page at the World Economic Forum. And as you mentioned earlier, he was actually the second largest donator to Biden's presidential campaign. All very, very bizarre stuff. Also, if you have a look at the FTX website, you can actually see that Ukraine has been sending millions of dollars to FTX, who then send millions and billions of dollars to the establishment, who then send billions of dollars to Ukraine. So it's like this weird circle going on here. It's all very, very bizarre. And the lesson that we learn here is do not trust centralized entities. Do not leave your cryptocurrency on an exchange. You must always take self-custody, which means removing it from these exchanges like FTX, who we really can't trust, and actually putting it on a non-custodial wallet where you only hold the keys.
So I got to run, but just quickly, your faith in crypto isn't shaken. It's just your faith in exchanges. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. And I think it's really important to check out who the exchanges are working with and who they're donating money to. It's very clear that FTX was very much in bed with the establishment, in bed with the World Economic Forum, promoting ideas and ethoses which are very much against what we stand for in the cryptocurrency community and what Bitcoin stands for, decentralization and very anti-establishment.
Leah Heilpern, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me.